Today I've got 4 separate options for you guys. We've got option number 1, which is this blue camper and this tiny little blue gnome. Option number 2 is going to be this camper here with this purple gnome. Option number 3 is going to be this camper here with the green gnome. It's like a key lime green kind of gnome. And option number 4 is going to be the pink camper with the pink gnome. This pick a card is going to be on whatever it is you need to know. You can either choose by the camper or by the gnome, whichever one you prefer, whichever one you're more drawn to. Go to the timestamp down below in order to get to your message. All right, those of you that chose option number 1, the blue camper with the blue gnome. Right away, I'm like laughing because I don't know, I'm getting like, I don't know, I feel like you're just gonna be laughing more. I feel like you're not going to be taking yourself or others or life as seriously as before. You still have goals, you still have a mission, you still have things you want to do with your life, but I just feel like you're going to be a lot more joyful. You're going to be enjoying the journey more than you have been before. And I'm also getting that you're going to be receiving certain blessings. That doesn't mean that you're not going to have external energies coming in to affect you negatively, but I feel that you are a lot more aware of it. You're a lot more aware of this external energy coming in to kind of like mess with you. So it's not able to affect you as much because you see it more clearly. Your first card is self-respect. Do no harm, but take no shiza. Healthy boundaries. I feel like you're coming into this energy of having, again, healthier boundaries because you're more aware of the stuff that people are directing at you. You're more aware of the fact that there is negative energy coming at you from the external realm. So you're a lot smarter. And it's funny that this is blue. It's a blue hearts. And you have the blue camper. Blue is like a significant color here. I feel that with the color blue, you are embracing your truth more, speaking your truth more. You're starting to walk your talk. You're embracing who you really are, and you're okay with it, regardless on what other people say. Because you love yourself, you respect yourself, and that's what matters. I do feel like you had some sort of spiritual initiations that you had to go through. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. So again, when the mag is here, you've had a lot of spiritual battles. You've been through the ringer like no one else around you has been. But this is because you have a powerful truth to speak. The words that you are meant to speak, your enemies fear, so they want to keep you meek. Scales of justice are being balanced and in your favor. There's nothing to fear because the truth is here. And the truth is that you are a seer. You're meant to be here. You're meant to clear the fear. You are meant to be a strong energy transmuter of your own fears, doubts. And I do feel that the scales, again, are balancing because you've learned your lessons. You've gone through a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations. You are in this energy of completion. Congratulations. You have completed a cycle or are completing a cycle now, but I feel like you have completed big cycles. If you feel like there's still little things that are repeating, little karmic cycles, they are clearing up. You'll always be invited to jump back onto a hamster wheel that is karmic, but the choice will always be yours to jump on that or to say no thank you. I'm saying that part of the lesson that you learned is being happy no matter what you look like, no matter what other people think about you, about who you are, about how you look. Because you're happy with yourself, you're going to be smiling through the storms. Optimistic and positive, even when energetically hit. It's 1, 2, 3, 2 on the clock right now, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 2. Look up angel number 1, 2, 3, 2. Also, new beginnings with mutual connections are coming in. Collaborations with mutual connections are coming in, is what I'm getting with that. But that is also number 8. You're going to be connecting with people that are the same as you, that they're also authentic and have good intentions, but will not put up with other people stepping on them to make other people feel better. You're breaking out of people-pleasing tendencies, and you're starting to see more clearly your truth and embody that more. You are stepping more into your truth, and this is aiding you in on your journey, on your path. You are paving the way for a bright future full of success. You're more optimistic about your future. You're traveling your path more gleefully, joyfully, fearlessly. However, I do feel like your ops will be triggered. This is the karma that they receive. Make sure you are cutting cords with the ops. Do not be energetically enmeshed. Cleanse your energy. Release any sort of low vibes because they use low vibes to trigger you. They want you in low vibes. Low vibes are energy of fear, self-pity, feeling defeated, feeling like you're not good enough. The amount of money you have is not your worth. The amount of things you have does not equate your worth. The amount of friends you have does not equate your worth. Right here it says, let them go off while you stay cool and chill. Acknowledge that someone is trying to trigger you. So one great thing that can aid you now is acknowledging that you have people that want to trigger you. They want to get you to fight. They want you to act like the bad guy, which is why they want to trigger you into being the bad guy. You have a lot of psychic attack in the form of telepathic communication sent and projected onto you. And if you're not very familiar with telepathic communication, you can definitely become enmeshed and think that that's your own thoughts when it's somebody else projecting it onto you. So the ops will be, they'll be triggered. They're going to be triggered because they can't affect you like they used to anymore. Why? Because your third eye chakra is open. You're powerful, you're intuitive, and you have spiritual sights. You are a mother freaking unicorn. The very thing they didn't want you to see. The very thing they didn't want you to be. But now you're free for all to see. You will be acquiring a lot of wealth and physical blessings. They may not be your value, but you are going to be manifesting very powerfully. I feel that your manifestations were blocked for a long time. That which is owed to you will be granted times 2. You're going to have a lot of wish fulfillment, great success financially, great stability. You're going to be a lot more grounded than you have been in a while. I see your confidence skyrocketing. I see you having a lot more self-respect than you have in a while. People are going to be very triggered again by your confidence, your success, and your unbothered energy, and the fact that they can't fool you. People are going to be very triggered, the ops anyways, at the fact that they can't pull the wool over your eyes anymore. You will be attracting some genuine loyal people that will not try to control you. They will let you be as you are meant to be naturally. You're going to be attracting those kinds of people as well. You're going to be attracting good and bad. And what I mean by good and bad is just people who want to control you and people who respect you genuinely. Now, those that respect you are the ones that will stay close to you. Don't let those that seek to keep you bound near you. And you'll know who that is because those are the ones that want to trigger you. Those are the ones that want to paint you out to be the bad guy. The ones that want to push your buttons and gossip about you. Think about that. Why are these people so adamant on making you look so bad? Why? What's the real reason that they don't want you to speak your truth? What are they hiding? Why are they pointing the finger at you? What's up with them? Anyways, but that's besides the point. You have a lot of good stuff coming your way. You have a lot of good karma coming your way. You are naturally at the core intuitive, imaginative, sensitive, loyal, trustworthy, inspired and inspirational, sincere, wise, intelligent, confident, and full of faith, reliable. This is your natural energy. You have and are incorporating more spunky, aggressive, and assertive, rebellious energy. This has and may still be helping you overcome sadness or depression. This new energy is aiding you in stepping into a boss, baddie, babe energy. Because you are stepping into more of a leader role, you are also stepping in a receptive and magnetic energy. You've learned that you can be nice, but still set healthy boundaries. You've also learned that people need to earn your trust with their words and actions and energy. You've been burnt too many times. This taught you not to ignore red flags. You now, more than ever, have skill, wisdom, intelligence, true will, artistry, power, and insights. You are fiercely independent, determined, value your freedom, are original, have leadership qualities, and are self-reliant. You can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You most likely are always having new ideas. However, you also can be sensitive, super kind, and harmonious in nature, manifesting your desires, having great vision, and also being domestic, loving, patient, practical, homely, motherly, down-to-earth, and secure. You're overcoming self-doubt, loss of control in some area of life, scattered energy, feeling powerless, fear of the unknown, lack of planning, and an imbalance in emotions and in the work and family commitment. Any interruptions, delays, or disrupted plans will be overcome as well. I'm seeing that you are utilizing your wisdom and skill to create success. With the wand, createth he. With the cup, preserveth he. With the dagger, destroyeth he. And with the coin, redeemeth he. Right now, you have a godlike power of manifestation. You have what you need to succeed in any area of life. Also remember that you have to take responsibility for your creations. If you aren't happy with something, you have to be the one to change it. This could be ending a relationship that you thought you wanted, or something like that. Basically, if you realize you changed your mind and don't want something you manifested, take the responsibility and create something new. Don't feel like a victim of your manifestations. It's okay to change your mind. Also, take the correct action to create something new. You are reaching divine balance at this time and are becoming more quick-witted, intelligent, and excellent at communication. You may also be a channel or receive divine ideas and or insights. At this time, I see that you hold the cards in a particular dealing, even if it doesn't appear to be the case. Keep faith and know that more will be revealed to you that is of benefit to you. This could be in regards to business, property dealings, transactions, legal dealings, paperwork, an office space, decisions, a project, whatever the case is. In any sort of those situations, you may, even if it doesn't feel like it, you have the upper hand. You will see that there will be an increase in prosperity and abundance, either through success in a project, business expansion, creating a business plan, having a silent partner, having a business partner, or creating a change in your job, career, or a promotion. However this prosperity and abundance manifests for you, you will come out on top. The Two of Wands pertains to Chakma, and the suit of fire representing the will in its most exalted form. It is an ideal will, independence of any given object. This has heavy Aries energy. This points to you having both celestial and destructive power. But destruction can be the first step in the creative process. Utilize your current creative will well. At this time, any obstacles such as delays or stalled projects or plans will be overcome easily, and the work and plan can begin with vigor. You may come across as quiet, hardworking, affectionate, kind, intuitive, practical, sensible, lustful, and domesticated. And I feel that in the past, people may have found you to be debunked, especially if you abuse alcohol or drugs. Overall, I'm seeing a great balance between your masculine, action-oriented energy and your feminine, mother energy. Balance is manifesting in your internal and external realms, creating great creation and manifestation power, specifically of prosperity and abundance. Your overarching words are power, success, creation, leader, boss babe baddie, and confidence. Oh, and also wholeness. I am also seeing the gift of love, devotion, and affection being bestowed upon you. Now, the reason why I got that is because you have a gift on top of your camper here. So that's another sign, is that you're receiving a big blessing, specifically of true, deep love. This will come from various friends and supporters, but may also come from one person in particular that you have a high level spiritual connection with. The divine is blessing your internal and external realms with both tangible and non-tangible gifts at this time. For some of you, this could be spiritual gifts as well. You are a higher level soul that incarnated as a gift to help others. And you are at this time being gifted with other high level soul connections. So your soul family is being manifested and attracted to you right now. But your soul family is a particularly higher level tribe. These connections will give you life and encourage you to stand in your power and rebel against anyone and anything trying to keep you down. You're also being gifted with emotional balance and or neutrality, a clean slate, removal of pain and suffering, healing, protection, new knowledge, new confidence, and great power of manifestation. Overall, you are receiving some big blessings because you went through a lot that you didn't have to go through. And I feel, again, that you're going to be embracing your authenticity a lot more. But also, don't let people try to control you. You know, if someone really, truly values you and loves you, they will not try to control you. They're not going to try to impose their beliefs and thoughts upon you. They're going to speak their truth, and either you resonate or you don't. And if you resonate, then you vibe, and that's your tribe, you know? Anyways, that's your message. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. You guys have an enchanted day. Those of you that chose option number 2, those of you that chose the purple little gnome dude and this camper. So you have this card here. Tune in. There, that's your message, guys. You already know what you need to know. Just open your spirit eyes and ears. The answer is simple. Listen to your feelings. So for those of you that like to ignore your feelings or think that other people's feelings matter more than yours, your feelings matter. Your feelings matter. And people trying to shut you up, they're haters. That's not someone that really cares about you. They care about them and what they want. Listen to you and your feelings. Your thoughts, your opinions, your feelings matter. Oh, and then we have the Tower. This was a big breakthrough for you, probably. But I also feel like you're going to be shocking people. With the Tower, you're going to be destroying some things in a good way. You are no longer going to allow for that which drained you to stand upon you. You're no longer going to allow for your ops to build a castle on your bone while they laugh at you. We have the Death card. You have been in some intense energy, haven't you? You've really gone through it. They threw you to the wolves, but you came back as part of their tribe. Because those of pure intention, those of pure hearts, always rise. You went through a lot and it wasn't fair. But you also have strong spiritual allies as well. And that which they thought would defeat you only aided your ascension. What I'm getting, that on one hand, the ops that saw you suffering did not care. Saw you burning on fire, literally had no remorse. Or they were feeling good about it. But now, the wheel of fortune is turning. Now you're unbothered. You did not die. You did not perish. No, you rose. And you are unbothered. You are not feeling like the top dog. No, you are the top dog. A big message I'm getting here again is like, people came at you hard. People came against you hard. And they wanted you to fail. But they failed at getting you to fail. They failed at destroying you or sabotaging you. And I feel like this has been happening for lifetimes. But we have blessing after a storm. A huge positive shift. Hope, good fortune, living in our magical world. Creation and new beginnings. Beauty after a storm, spiritual growth, infinite possibilities that come with living in our magical world. I really feel like people want you to they don't want you to speak your truth, because I feel like for a second I felt like this pressure on my throat, you know? I feel like someone wants to choke you. not literally, but spiritually. I feel like they want to choke you spiritually. You've gone through some difficult storms, but chose to transform and rise up. Good fortune, a radical positive shift, and infinite blessings are yours now or soon will be. Also, you have angel number 2847 and angel number 2. At your core, you're naturally very intuitive, wise, creative, ambitious, powerful, have healthy pride, independent, extravagant, an empath, magical, psychic, curious, have an active imagination, and are an empath. Again, you are very wise and emanate royalty in your aura. You may at times appear naive to some. Though I see that people's perception of you is drastically changing now. It may even be shocking to most of the people around you to see your drastic and seemingly sudden evolution. You have been touched by divinity and are obtaining great spiritual joy, are becoming more spiritually evolved, enlightened, and are obtaining divine discernment, and emanate divine power and love. Some would even see you as perfection. You are honest, pure, and loving, and are becoming more courageous, full of passion, fiery, full of energy, strength, creativity, warmth, power, vitality, sensuality, excitement, and are bold and daring. I feel like you have always had these traits, but that fire was dimmed down by major haters. You've faced tremendous amounts of psychic attack for several lifetimes and have had major haters in your life constantly throwing shade your way out of jealousy of your power, of your love, of your beauty, of your attraction. These ops were and are clearly jealous. You've had several different ops like this in your life for most of your life. There was one or more people that try to get other people to view you as the bad guy. They constantly pointed the finger at you, purposefully psychically attacked you, triggered you intentionally, and used you as a scapegoat. I feel like specifically one person blamed you for their wrongdoing. They were the ones behind the destruction and pain, but they said it was you when it wasn't. You were just their scapegoat. I feel that this came from one or more people that you trusted and even loved. So this was a big tower moment for you to experience, process, and finally realize. These ops caused so many towers in your life. This created a lot of unexpected destruction and conflict. This bad juju they brought into your life caused a lot of pain, suffering, drama, fear, and upheaval. You may have at one point felt like your world was falling apart. Maybe several times. For several lifetimes you felt that way. That was a painful and confusing time. These ops were very competitive with you and probably still are. I feel that you'll know who these people are because they're very blunt but rude and hateful towards you. For some of you, this op had a negative impact on your finances, motivation levels, and self-belief. They painted you out to be an angry, possibly violent, aggressive, insecure, ungrounded being that was disconnected from reality. They may have told people that you were mentally ill or crippled when you really weren't. You were just being really triggered and possibly abused by them. They even intentionally push your buttons in order to get you to act out of character. This sounds like reactive abuse. Though these ops really did create difficult storms and really put you through the ringer for a long time, you ultimately found the light within the dark, became stronger, became empowered, and are liberating yourself now. You honestly were transformed by all of the psychic attacks. Everything that was done to sabotage and destroy you, Spirit utilized and allowed in order to make you stronger and allow for these ops to expose themselves. All of existence now, or soon will, very clearly acknowledge who the real op is, and it's not you. It's very evident to all that you chose to transform and rise up to new heights. They all see your light, beauty, and see that you have become empowered and have or are liberating yourself. You're unbothered in your own lane, focused on you, or you're in the process of creating your best life now, and you're stepping into the best version of yourself. You are the alpha dog. It's becoming very clear that these ops that had tried to bully you, had others bully you, slandered your name, are simply jealous and always have been. It's also becoming clear that you rock. This revelation is being served to all and really is shocking, but definitely makes sense. This tower represents you unexpectedly stepping back in your power, leaving the ops behind and creating major, unpredictable endings and changes. They are shocked now at your rise, but they're about to be way more shocked by your new structure, movements, further transformation, because you're not done leveling up. And new beginnings that open up for you are opening up now. Any connection that only tears you down, tries to block you from rising, will be cut out if it doesn't transform with you. Some of you may decide to get a divorce or break a very close connection. Others of you will decide to move houses after living in one place for so long. If you are in the midst of any intolerable situation, know that you're about to gain relief from it as it moves and transforms into a better one, or ends for a better situation to begin. Don't worry, these endings and beginnings are manifesting in your favor. Continue to utilize your intuition, tune into your feelings, and make sure you don't turn a blind eye to any insights at this time. Ignore your feelings and don't ignore when someone throws shade your way. I also see that for some of you, there was someone that knew you were going through a lot and they didn't lift a finger to help you. Instead, they gossiped about you too. They laughed at your failures. Some of the people they gossiped to were actually shocked at what they were saying because it became very clear that they had no love for you. This feels like a two-faced person. They would smile to your face but say the most horrible things about you behind your back. On the other hand, you're looking good, divine, vibing high, and totally magically stand out. For some of you, these ops were very much not two-faced. In fact, they shocked everyone with how rude they were to your face. Even when you were clearly being a good vibe, these people were rude to you in front of other people. It's okay because there are many blessings manifesting after these storms. The rainbow is here to bring in huge positive shifts for you. Now that you have cut off any ops or are cutting them out, you're stepping into attraction mode and are going to find that you are very lucky now, protected, full of new hope, enlightened, have great divine discernment, are releasing the pain of the past, believe in yourself again, are more thoughtful, overcoming obstacles, embracing new opportunities, developing a stronger connection to the spirit world, and trust your intuition and spiritual guidance now more than before. You will find that you're so lucky that you start to see good fortune manifest in every area of your life. If you felt like a failure in any area of your life, be prepared to miraculously see steady progress and growth there. Your blessings will manifest as good health, courage, love, passion, energy, strength, boldness, security, power, positive recognition, feeling safe, having a strong sense of self, and the materialization of goals, ideas, and concepts in the physical that are favorable. Overall, I see you coming back to life again and being your best version of self, living your best life. So where there was failure, you will have success. And your life will be full of infinite blessings at this time. I see your biggest blessing is going from this failure energy to this success energy. And I'm getting that song, started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Anyway, so there will be balance in your materialistic world and your spiritual world because of your goodwill power, determination, and sometimes serious nature. You're strong enough to face any challenge. You're being blessed with authority, self-confidence, inner strength, inner wisdom, social status, personal power, hidden power, material and financial gain, lifestyle upgrades, recognition of work, rebirth, regeneration, transformation, progress, resilience, rewards, equilibrium, stability, abundance, and achievements. I see that you're going to be utilizing the karmic cycle of cause and effect. What you put in is what you get out. You're also realizing that life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. So overall, guys, I know that was a lot, but I feel important for you to hear. You're going from 0 to 100. You're going from the bottom to the top. The wheel of fortune is turning, and it's turning in your favor. All because I feel like you did stop and listen to yourself. You did finally listen to your truth in order to discover the truth. Because that truth cannot be burned or killed or hidden forever. The truth eventually must be brought to the light. So your truth is coming up. The ops that sabotaged you for lifetimes are going to be shocked that you're waking up, your truth is coming up. And at the end of the day, this has already been done. And on the other side of this rainbow, we are all just having fun. So overall, I know that was a lot, but I'm getting good spiritual justice coming in for you, okay? Good spiritual justice coming in. You're finally going to experience a good life because I feel like you've experienced a really hard life and it wasn't even fair. And this is a positive shift, though. This is a positive shift for you. Whatever you went through only burned away what was not you. So it was a blessing in disguise, but now the blessings are going to be very much in your face and evident, okay? So that's your pick a card reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading, go ahead and do so at www.theenchantedone.com. You guys have an enchanted day. Group number 3. Let's look at your message. So with this one right away, I just want to say, I'm getting that you're in your own lane and you're the main character of your life. You have taken your power back. You're in your power. If you haven't taken it back, you're taking it back now. You are taking back what's rightfully yours, your power, which is bringing in happiness, wish fulfillment. You're coming back to life. The waters of spirit runs through you and is you. You are a happy person. You're going to be experiencing happiness and connectiveness. We have happiness for everyone. You just want to be happy. And you just want to be part of the tribe of happiness. You just want to be around other happy people. And that's what I see happening. That's part of your wish fulfillment. I feel like part of what you were wishing for is being in your power and being unapologetically, magnetically, confidently you, and happy and have happy connections. So those wishes are manifesting. I feel that you have reached completion, and this is bringing balance into the galaxy, into the universe. It's almost like you were that missing puzzle piece. I feel like you've been slow and steady, but that's why you win. Because you haven't been trying to rush and compete with others. You've only been trying to make progress on your own journey. Two of Swords, peace. There's a peace to conflicting energies, is what I'm getting. I'm getting that where there was maybe a war spiritually or a battle spiritually, there will be an alliance, there will be a truce. There will be a truce here. And peace is yours, will be yours. And then we have call on dragonfly as your power animal when flexibility and a fresh perspective are needed. So you've gone through a heart awakening. You are open-hearted, but be smart and be guarded against negative energy. And then we have this here. Going the right way, take appropriate action, rapid success, keep going, listening to your intuition, jumping timelines at a rapid rate, taking the right leaps of faith. Great job. And on the back it says, you are taking action towards your goals and visions. Keep going. You're going the right way. Follow your intuition, divine guidance, and take the guided steps to success. You know which way to go, what to do, and how to do it. Eight of Wands vibes. Advancing. So that's a very good card. Now, overall, again, I'm seeing wish fulfillment in the form of being in your power, having happiness within yourself and with others, having completion within yourself, and finally feeling like you are where you belong. I almost feel like you were the missing piece of the puzzle somehow. Like you were the missing piece, the missing link. But you have been found. You were lost and now you are found. And you have always faced the sun. You've always searched for spirit when you felt disconnected, which is why you were found, if that makes sense. You will have peace where I feel like you did not before, especially mentally. Like you're not going to be overthinking as much as you were before. And that's also helping you be more flexible and be able to adapt to new perspectives when you need to, especially as you timeline shift. Because I feel like as you timeline shift, you're going to have to be able to adapt to new perspectives. And be open-hearted, be open-minded, and take comfortable steps, okay? So you have angel number 3942 and also angel number 9, okay? You are youthful, energetic, adventurous, creative, confident, and happy. You've gone through a renewal, massive growth, and are in a fresh energy. You are also a breath of fresh air to those around you. You bring people happiness, peace, and fresh new perspectives. You are stepping into the energy of being the main character of your life. You're the top dog because you're standing in your power. You have a radiant heart. You shine positively brilliant, are magnetic and self-empowered. In the past, you had a lot of no's, a lot of wishes denied. You found it difficult to see any blessings or feel hope for good things to come. You felt sad. You felt dissatisfied. You may have even appeared to have taken things for granted, but it's just that your heart was you were so disconnected from your heart because you have been so sad. You had such emotions of sorrow that it made you close off your heart space so that you couldn't even appreciate the good things that were in your life. There were delays to your completion, disruptions, obstacles that caused delays. You experienced problems at home or with your home situation. You experienced some breakdowns in communication, face indecision, face confusion, and experience information overload. But I'm seeing that you're going through a massive transition right now. You now have a fresh perspective on life that will help you see the value in all things, more clearly. You're being asked to use your instinct to set a loving example for others to follow. Your internal stability and external stability is now being restored. You've lived and you've learned, and are now engaged with living your life in a meaningful, conscious manner. And you're also setting rewarding goals. A lot of you are humanitarians. You are at the pinnacle of spiritual and emotional growth. I do see that you are also being guided to make time for yourself at this time, to fill your self-love tank. You can do this by continually cultivating self-care and self-love rituals. I see that your power comes from a deep well of spiritual wisdom earned over many lifetimes. Right now, you are a magnet for success. Because of your wisdom, influence, and energy of completion, you use your skills and talents to empathize with others. Right now, you are ending certain phases to begin new ones. Most of you are serving humanity as your purpose, or this is part of your new phase. Now, serving humanity does not mean being weak and on your knees and letting the world crush you. Serving humanity is being an example of your divinity by being in your divinity. Continue trusting your higher self. Give yourself the gift of living well. This new phase has an energy of completion, fulfillment, good fortune, prosperity, increased confidence, increased optimism, and the universe's magic. In career, I see completion, understanding, emotional fulfillment, happiness for all, and great potential for new beginnings. Do make sure you work with tact and gentleness. I'm seeing the continuation of projects, overall progression, balanced harmony, equilibrium, and the green light to continue towards success. I am overall seeing completion, celebration, initial first stages of success, wholeness, wish fulfillment, comfort, happiness, satisfaction, a bright future, rewards for your efforts, and bliss. And some of you will be moving houses, setting up a new home, and or entering a happy marriage. Number 4 is associated with the planet Rahu and points to energetic, clever, knowledgeable, and confident individuals with leadership skills. You are good at keeping secrets, love creativity, and have a sharp memory. However, you can definitely be rebellious. You are learning to change yourself when you are no longer able to change a situation. You're more grounded and are dedicating work towards fulfilling your goals with the mentality of slow and steady wins a race. You're taking your time to do things the right way. This is creating your victory. You're also more practical, have a hard work ethic, are becoming more dependable, stable, disciplined, orderly, flexible, reliable, and are emotionally and spiritually level-headed. Your self-control, trustworthiness, desire to achieve goals, and ability to provide sensible and effective solutions is aiding your victory. You're releasing stubbornness, rigidity, being overly cautious, being bossy in a negative way, and are being more flexible and able to accept change. You no longer push people away, and this is allowing for you to reach your full emotional potential. The Two of Swords is ruled by Chakma and the elements of air. There may be a general shaking up in some areas of life, but this will create good changes for you. Your balanced energy will aid you in any uncomfortable transitions at this time. If you feel under siege or have been under constant psychic attack, this card is a good omen. I see you being blessed with grace and will start to attract more loving, motherly, nurturing, understanding, compassionate, forgiving beings, as opposed to conflict-based beings you've encountered so much of before. You are no longer being blocked in a way that you do not have peace and faith. I do feel previous blocks and obstacles were actually divine intervention. The divine was saving you from mountains or obstacles and rerouted you to a much better path. So keep in mind, sometimes blocks are good. So you may have had your eyes on on mountains or reaching certain heights in certain areas, but the divine blocked you because you weren't meant to go there. It was not all that glitters is not gold. It's not what it seems. They can be for your protection. So Spirit rerouted you to a way better path. The path that was blocked had very challenging obstacles that you didn't have to go through. I do also see that ops and karmics are blocked and can't access you like they did before, or affect you like they did before. This is for your highest good right now. I do see that you are overcoming a blocked vision, and you're overcoming indecision, and you're overcoming blocked emotions. I see you following your heart and taking comfy, loving, positive steps when making any decisions at this time. This is due to you having a heart awakening, becoming more open-hearted, listening to your divine guidance, and overcoming blocked emotions. You're no longer letting yourself be caught up in your thoughts of overthinking. And you're not letting yourself get caught up on all of the possibilities either. This is where I feel information overload was an issue in the past. Now you're using your rational mind and your heart's guidance combined. This is aiding you in quickly shifting out of stagnancy, and instead will be taking appropriate action in the right way. I see you jumping timelines at a rapid rate, taking the right leaps of faith, listening to your intuition, advancing greatly in all areas of life, reaching success at rapid rates, taking action towards your goals and visions, and overall just knowing very clearly which way to go, what to do, and how to do it. This is very much giving Eight of Wands energy. Some of you may even be traveling. If you feel blocked still in any area of life, I see you overcoming these blocks with your fresh new perspectives. With these fresh new perspectives, I see you overcoming being shy, destructive, unbalanced, fearful, critical, and overly sensitive. Instead, I see you remaining positive during difficult times, and in turn, this positivity will invite equally pleasant energy. I see you will work towards your dreams and will start pursuing the lifelong goals you often ignored. You're guided to step out of your comfort zone and start experiencing life to the fullest. I am overall seeing very positive changes, you becoming more courageous, highly fortunate, lucky, being on the right path, and experiencing so many new doors and opportunities opening for you. You're on the right path. Keep taking baby steps in the right direction, and remember that you're a divine co-creator with the universe, and manifestations are effortlessly manifesting for you right now if you choose to set your intentions. This is the next step in your life path. You're coming back to yourself and are embracing inner peace. These new beginnings will bring fresh air in your daily routine. You're currently experiencing spiritual growth, and your guardian angels are there to guide you. Keep in mind, faith without love is dead. I feel in the past you had faith, but had a blocked heart chakra, which created blocked emotions. You're now going to be experiencing faith with love because of your newly opened heart space. You may start to feel more romantic, feminine, playful, innocent, young, optimistic, kind, nurturing, compassionate, warm, hopeful, and will naturally create feelings of comfort, warmth, and hope in others. I'm also seeing good health, and if you struggled with your health or are struggling with it now, I'm seeing rapid improvement in health, especially by taking the right steps to improve it. You are becoming the embodiment of heaven on earth. That's your message, guys. I think it was pretty clear. Overall, you've been through a lot. You've had your peace kind of stripped away from you, your peace of mind. But I feel that your peace is coming back to you. Your happiness is coming back to you. Wish fulfillment is coming back to you, primarily because you've healed your heart and you are now open-hearted. Your mind is becoming more open-minded, more adaptable, and more flexible, which is granting you peace. Again, you're taking the right steps, stepping back into your power, which is creating completion within you. And you've been doing this all along, slowly but surely, which is bringing happiness for you and for happiness for all involved. So completion is here. Blessings are here. You've done a great job, and I'm proud of you. Okay, so that's your message. You guys have an enchanted day. Those of you that chose option number 4, this pink camper with a pink little gnome and the cupcake on top. This is so freaking cute. I love this. You guys are really interesting. You're different than the other groups. And even if you chose another group or watched the entire video, I feel that there's just something unique and different about you. And always have been. I feel like you've always felt this inside of yourself as well. You are and always have been romantic, sweet, playful, more feminine at the core, innocent, youthful at your core, optimistic when aligned, kind, loving, nurturing, full of compassion, creative, sensual, and empathic energy, artistic, easygoing, idealistic, sentimental, a loyal friend, non-judgmental, self-confident, and have had a positive attitude overall. I do feel like you used to give your energy away a lot more freely before, and now you're learning to be more reserved with who you give your time and attention and energy to. Overall, you're a chill vibe. You like to be in your own zone, are way more fearless, unbothered, and a totally cool vibe. Before, you may have looked for acceptance and validation from those outside of you. But now, you only look within for validation and acceptance because you've finally learned or are learning to love yourself and understand yourself the way you do or have validated and loved and understood others. I feel like you have realized and accepted your dualistic nature. And you are bringing union between your light and dark, creating a balanced yin-yang. I also see that you are more able to analyze situations calmly and with a certain degree of emotional detachment, especially during negative or overwhelming situations. This newfound self-love, self-acceptance, and internal union is calling in your twin flame. I'm seeing twin flame union manifested in the external. This connection will be sweet, pure, loving, genuine, and again, pure. If you're not in twin flame union, I see it manifesting quickly and will aid your emotional healing greatly. This love will be true. It will be true love because I see that you've found wholeness and completion within yourself, which will create a balanced union with your twin flame. This love will be divine. I do feel, however, that you did a lot of shadow work and healing in order for this union to manifest. You will know that this is your twin flame because you will feel like you just know them deeply. There will be an undeniable and strong soul recognition between the both of you. You may come from very different places, homes, or place of origin. One may be more of the light and the other the dark. But this union is destined for thee. This union will set you both free, will let you both be easily. You connect the most when you are true to yourself. When you let your inner child be free. Some of you may find yourself needing to make a choice in the matter of love. But I ultimately see you choosing your twin flame. And people find you and your twin flame to be fun. They find that you guys can be really charming, adventurous, passionate, ambitious, exciting, and motivational. You and or your twin flame may be a budding entrepreneur and entertaining. You and your twin flame tend to have a deep knowing. You believe in yourself, but you can also be impulsive and have scattered energy and may tend to get frustrated when things don't go your way or when you're facing delays. You're both very tuned in with your core true essence, and this is what you are attracted to in each other. This is an energy of honesty, being playful, being funny, being silly, and being kind. So you're attracted to both the light and the dark in each other. So when you're true and balanced within the light and dark within yourself, your twin flame is attracted to that. You are both blessed with a great imagination and are most likely great with children, especially when you approach children from that light-hearted, fun, and silly energy. I feel like there has been a lot of interference with this twin flame union, and even with you meeting certain goals. Now you're open to new perspectives, overcoming fear, and taking steps to empowerment. You're doing this by tuning in, examining the shadow, and transmuting it with the light of awareness. You are embodying the energy of the lotus flower. I also see that you are becoming more aware of any external negative energy and are able to more consciously move away from those muddy waters. Whereas before you were too energetically enmeshed to even acknowledge you were not the muddy water. You're walking away from low vibrational, negative, and hurtful people. Now, again, you may have sabotaged yourself in a lot of ways in the past, but you also had other people outside of you sabotaging you as well. By disconnecting from toxic, low vibrational people that want to sabotage you, it will aid your rise and will aid you coming into union with your twin flame. This will also aid you in having an emotional resurrection. You will feel a new spark of life. You will feel joy and allow for your lighthearted fun side to come out again. But you'll also be balanced and be detached when you need to be. I see you releasing bad vibes and grudges as well. This is removing stress and possible depression from your mind, energy, and life experiences. You will have mental regeneration and clarity after this mental cleanse of negative or stagnant thoughts, perceptions, and energies. I see your self-image and belief will be drastically improving as well. Some of you may find yourself going on journeys, traveling, moving, changing jobs, getting a promotion or financial increase, and taking a risk, having new creative ideas, and bringing them all into action. Overall, with this newfound self-love, acceptance, and unbothered energy, I see you putting yourself out there and boldly going towards happiness, towards joy, towards celebration. You'll discover just how sweet and simple life can be. I see that you'll be having a huge glow up on the internal and external realms. A lot of people will be very attracted to you. Congratulations, you win at life. So overall, guys, this is like a very ridiculously positive stack here, because I mean, you heard the message, but like what I'm seeing here is that you had a lot of interference by people that wanted to control and dominate you, that people that did not know how to tame your animal. We all have a beauty and a beast within us, but that beast can only be tamed with the purity of the heart of your twin flame, because you are the same, and so you understand each other deeply. But you had to tame your own beast as well. You had to learn how to master your own mind. But again, I feel like you did have interference within yourself. You had to do shadow work, you had to heal, and so did your twin flame. But also you had to disconnect from toxic, controlling individuals that really wanted to control you and be energetically enmeshed and guide you in a direction that they wanted you to go in. But again, I do see that you will have a cleanse. You have been cleansed energetically. You are being cleansed and resurrected. And that resurrection is bringing this reconnection to your inner child, where you can have fun and not overthink. You're going to be loving, and you probably are already loving and accepting yourself a lot more, which is aiding you in being in attraction energy, which is also aiding you in being detached from the haters, the ops, those alligators trying to keep you down and bound. But again, this is all of this has been leading to your twin flame union, a pure connection. So that seems pretty cool. So that is your pick a card reading, guys. If you'd like to book a personal reading, do so at www.theenchantedone.com. You guys have an enchanted day.